We are excited to announce that scientists at IMET have successfully sequenced the blue crab genome. This means that for the first time, we have a complete picture of all the DNA that makes up Maryland's favorite crustacean. This genome is a vital tool that will fuel research at IMET and beyond for decades to come. We will be better equipped to answer questions like, what genetic traits make some crabs particularly successful at reproducing? How will crabs adapt to climate change? In order to sequence the genome, we brought together a top-notch team.
Hi, I'm Setso. I work at the Institute of Marine and Environmental Technology, and I'm responsible for the assembly and annotation of the blue crab genome.
My name is Louis Plow. I'm an associate professor at Horn Point Lab. My role on the team is to make sure that all the pieces in the genome are in the right place and roughly there's the right number.
My name is Chung. I'm a comparative molecular endocrinologist. My name is Sook. I may not know all of you, but Sook is considered in Maryland known as adult female blue crab. So I may be born, in South Korea to study blue crab in Maryland.
With Sook, Setso, and Louis's skills, the team was nearly complete, but there was one member missing: the blue crab.
For our broodstocks, we go out on the Chesapeake Bay with one of the crabbers boat towards the end of crab season where the water temperature will be relatively cool and cold. By that time, blue crab metabolism relatively low and they don't get very much of stress.
With the team together, the process of sequencing and assembling could begin. Since genomes are so long and unwieldy, current methods require scientists to break the string of DNA into fragments.
So you imagine you take several volumes of an encyclopedia and you have 100 copies of each volume and you put them all through a paper shredder and that chops them up into small pieces, and then you have to use that to reconstruct the original volumes of the encyclopedia. And each volume of the encyclopedia would represent an individual chromosome. So sort of a complete unit of genomic information.
Setso began to put this genomic encyclopedia back together with the help of UMBC student Ben Decree, postdoc Ryan McDonald, and some advanced computer software. Sequencing the chosen one returned 254 billion bases, but the blue crab genome is estimated to be about 1 billion bases. How could this be? The secret lies in the overlaps between the reads. The reads must be strung together in a process called assembly to understand the whole genome. The initial step of assembly required a high-powered computer running continuously for over 6 months. Then the blue crab genome team analyzed and refined their results. In the end, the team of researchers determined that the blue crab had between 40 and 50 chromosomes, nearly double the amount found in humans. However, these chromosomes were very short, resulting in a genome that is about 1/3 the length of the human genome. The blue crab genome is rich in gene diversity, containing approximately 24,000 genes, slightly more than in humans. The Blue Crab Genome Initiative's results will fuel decades of research on the blue crab and other crustaceans. The chosen one's genome will be made publicly available so that scientists anywhere can use it in their research.
In the analogy I use, if you imagine that the genome is a set of volumes of an encyclopedia, and now we can look up, and we have an index to those volumes of the encyclopedia, and we can look up any piece of information that we get from any individual crab and ask where it is in the reference genome. That's super important for a lot of scientific processes.
Sook has a lot of ideas for how she'll use the genome to study the blue crab, and her work has important applications. By knowing the full genome, we're now several steps closer to identifying genes that affect growth, reproduction, and disease susceptibility. That kind of information can help fisheries managers maintain sustainable blue crab stocks, leading to a healthy bay ecosystem, a strong regional economy, and many Maryland crab feasts.